ARM Cortex M4F processor is one of the core component of the embedded system. Here ARM means advanced RISC machines, means which are supporting the RISC instruction set architecture. RISC in the sense, so it supports orthogonal instruction set, means we can use any register and addressing mode in the instructions, supporting the pipelining techniques to reduce the execution time automatically, improve the speed. It contains less number of instructions and so on. Here Cortex M, M indicating this processor architecture used in microcontrollers. Example, TM4C123GH6PM is a 32-bit microcontroller that contains the ARM Cortex M4F processor architecture. Next, it contains 32-bit RISC architecture. So 32-bit means it can access either 16-bit code or 32-bit code. At a time, it can access 32-bit information. So reducing the number of cycles to access the information. So automatically improving the speed. And since it contains 32-bit architecture, it can address up to 2 power 32 memory locations. Means 1 GB memory locations. It can address up to 1 GB memory. If you look at this architecture of ARM Cortex M4F, first it contains the on-chip clock frequency. Example, TM4C123GA6PM contains 80 MHz clock frequency and it executes 100 Drystone millions of instructions per second. Similarly, it contains on-chip memory, that means either primary and secondary. It contains on-chip floating point unit to perform the floating point operations. It contains the NVIC, Nested Vectored Interrupt Controller, which schedules the interrupt efficiently and efficiently utilizing the processor time automatically, which provides the maximum performance by scheduling the interrupts efficiently. Next, it contains the embedded processor macro cell to debug the instructions. Next, which contains the trace port interface unit for interfacing this debugging units and memory devices. And it contains memory protection unit to avoid the unauthorized access of the memory. And it contains various communication buses for connecting all these things. One is instruction bus to fetch the instructions from the memory and other devices. Similarly, data bus for fetching the data, and private peripheral bus to interacting with additional peripherals like macro cell, watch trace point, and nested vector interrupt controller. And it contains bus matrix for scheduling these buses. I code bus means instruction code bus for accessing the instruction, decode bus to access the data, system bus to interact with the system peripherals. And it contains the serial wire JTAG debug port for debugging the information. Next, this ARM Cortex M processor contains 16 32-bit registers. These 16 are R0 to R15. Each register size is 32 bits, means 0 to 31 bits, totally 32 bits. In the 16 32-bit registers, R0 to R12 registers are used to access data or instructions. So these are called general purpose registers. R13 register is used as stack pointer, means whenever interrupt occurs, we can stop the current instruction execution, complete that one, and then whatever the instruction we want to execute next, that instruction address will be stored in the stack pointer. So this also PSP called process stack pointer. Next, link register used to store the return address of the function calls subroutines. Next, program counter used to execute the next executed instruction. All these are 32-bit registers. Again, here PSR, program status register, used to indicating the status of the register after performing the operations. So it contains different masks. One is PRI mask, means primary mask, which mask the highest priority interrupts or mask the fault interrupts or allow the base interrupts, and control register used to controlling the operations. So if you go through it direct specifically, first application program status register, in this 0 to 26 bits are reserved, 27 bit indicating the saturation flag. Whenever overflow occurred, means more than the defined result, suppose 32 bit is the register size, the result is more than 32 bits, at that time the saturation flag will be 1. V means overflow. Whenever positive overflow occur, this overflow flag value becomes 1. Whenever carry is generated in the result after performing the operations, addition or subtraction, arithmetic or whatever may be, if the carry is generated, this carry flag value becomes 1. After performing the operation, result is 0. At that time, this 0 flag value becomes 1. If the result is negative, this negative flag value becomes 1. Next, interrupt program status register. In this interrupt program status register, first 0 to 7 bits indicating the interrupt service routine number. That number indicating where the ISR is located. ISR means interrupt service routine, indicating the what we are doing after interrupt occurs. That will be defined in the instructions. Those group of instructions stored in the particular memory location. That memory location address indicating this ISR number. Next, execution program status register. So in this, first 0 to 9 bits are reserved. Next, 10 to 15 bits indicating the if then instructions are interruptible continuable interrupt. Next, 16 to 23 reserved. 24-bit indicating the thumb instruction set. So our program supporting the thumb instruction set. Thumb instruction means it acts as 16-bit code as well as 32-bit code. So by using this thumb instruction set, we can reduce the memory requirement. Next, 26 to 25, same. Interrupt, continuable interrupt or if then bits. Next, 27 to 31 are reserved. Next, program status register. Same. This contains first 7 bits are interrupt program status register. Next, 15 to 10 and 25 to 26. Those are for execution program status register. Next, 27 to 31 are application program status register. Next, memory mapping of the ARM processor. So it is a 32-bit RISC architecture. So it can address up to 2 power 32 memory locations, means 1 GB memory. This 1 GB memory is divided in a specific manner to access easily. So that is, we are taking 2 microcontrollers. One is TM4C123 family microcontroller. Another one is TM4C129 microcontroller. First, we are looking at TM4C123 microcontroller. In this, first 256 kilobytes is reserved for flash memory. That means 0 to 3 F. Next, RAM starting address is 2000 address. So from 2000 to 2007 FF, this is 32 kilobytes, is reserved for RAM information. Next, whatever the memory allocated for IO ports, that is starting from 4000 to 400F. This range of memory is assigned for accessing the IO information, storing the IO information. Next, internal IO peripheral information will be stored in the from starting E000000 to E0041FFF. Like that, the memory is reserved first 256 kilobytes starting from 0 to 3 4Fs for flash memory. Next, RAM contains 32 kilobytes, that is starting from 2000 to 2007 FF. Similarly, IO ports, these are ranging from 4000 to 4000F 4Fs. Next, internal peripherals memory is ranging from E0004 to E0041FFF. Like that ARM processor memory will be assigned for flash memory, RAM, IO ports, internal peripherals. Similarly, in case of TM4C129 series family, first 1 MB memory is assigned for flash memory, that is ranging from 0 to 1 MB. That means 5Fs. Next, RAM range is 256 kilobytes ranging from 2040 to 2003 4Fs. Similarly, IO information memory is ranging from 4040 to 400F FF. Next, internal peripheral information is assigned from E triple zero 4 zeros to E double zero 4 1 FFF. Like that, this ARM processor memory is assigned in different memory locations. Flash memory starting from 0 memory location and depends upon the range, it will be varies. RAM memory location is starting from 2000 and based on the RAM capacity, it will be varies. Check here, both are starting memory locations are same. Similarly, IO information ranging from 4000 to based on the IO capacity. Similarly, internal peripherals.